Good day, DaveFisher here, Dave here, of the dynamic duo Sandy and Dave team here. Today we're going to do something a little bit different than what we have showed, and to make believers of non-believers, maybe. For tonight's dinner, I would like a steak, and being as how I'm the one that's mostly going to be eating most of it, I think, I'd like to do it my way, and I'm going to be barbecuing it. But right now we are in the middle of the morning, just about the end of the morning, and I would like to marinate this steak, so I'm going to make up a marinade sauce for it and bring you along for the ride. Okay, I hope that's got you pointed down towards the bowl. Now we have our recipe here handy. We just went to the interweb for a recipe here. Kind of have to forgive the noise in the background. Sandy's got to interrupt the movie, you know. No, she's busy. She has quilting to do and work on her machine that she has to get done, so we'll let her do her playing. We'll just do our stuff, right? Now I need a 1/4 cup measure here, or that would be right there. Let's start with some Worcestershire sauce. There we go, some Worcestershire sauce. And because we have a little bit of a issue with wheat, we go for gluten-free, and this will work. Now, there's got to be a quicker way. If I'm not mistaken, these things come off somehow. So, or I may be mistaken. I guess I'm mistaken. We'll go this way then. There we go. We got a 1/4 cup of that stuff. Okay. And I guess we want 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. So there's a tablespoon. 2 tablespoons of this stuff. I'll just reuse the same spoon, okay, people? We'll make that twice. Okay. Balsamic vinegar. Nice. Now we have to mince some garlic. And it wants 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So, we'll do that next. I'm going to see, I got a clove here, so I'm going to, or a bunch of cloves here. I'm going to pick out a few here. Leave. That will roughly give me 1 tablespoon. That looks like that'll fit in there easy, right? So we'll go that way. You have to peel them, of course. So unfortunately, these are not the garlics that I'm growing, because mine are not ready yet. So we have to go with store-bought, which, you know, hey, that's alright. But I mean, there is nothing wrong with using already powdered or minced or whatever. I think you have to, with the powder stuff, you have to go a little bit lighter than what they say with minced like this. Otherwise, their process is, well, there's more involved in the making of the powdered stuff. You get more. It fills up the spoon more. Okay, so we got those two peeled. Hoping those will be enough. We'll just get rid of this here. That goes into the into the bin that gets composted. Now we need to mince those, right? So let's try it like this. I have 2 kitchen tablespoons. We'll go like that. Put it like that. And then you just press. Press them together. That looks pretty minced to me, but I'm suspecting that's not exactly what they meant. Yep, there's that wonderful odor of garlic. Fresh garlic. In the air. Wouldn't it be nice if this was smell-o-vision? But we don't have that, so put that like that. We'll get this here other one here crushed down. They're crushed, so let us get a knife and mince them. Trying to figure out how to get it so it's my non-ambidextrous personage can get to the chopping of it here properly. And who knows, maybe I'm doing this all wrong. Maybe somebody could leave some comments here on how I could better accomplish all this, because I am pretty much a rookie here in the kitchen. But it is my belief that every guy, every person should know how to cook a little bit. They should at least attempt it a few times until they successfully complete a few dishes that they like. The reason being is if you like eating, you better know how to cook it in case there's nobody else around to cook. That's just my theory though. Now I'm only putting it in here because I want a measurement. Make sure that I got enough to fulfill this recipe. Oh yes, I got enough to fulfill this recipe. We can dispense with the formalities. Just get the junk in there, right people? But that's my theory anyhow on people cooking. There's a few people that do not like cooking. Okay, fine. But I kind of maintain that you should know how to do it. Not that you necessarily need to like doing it, it's just you should know how to do it. Everybody likes to eat. It's kind of a necessity to life. Everybody likes to eat. Everybody likes certain foods. And I maintain that you go out to eat in a restaurant or wherever, you have absolutely no right to complain if you do not know how to cook yourself. Absolutely no right. Anyhow, let's find some olive oil now. And there we go. We have some fresh squeezed olive oil already bottled for us by somebody. We don't know who. 2 tablespoons of this stuff. Okay, let's go for it. The olive oil binds the other ingredients together and makes it slip over your meat snugger. Yes, no, that's just my own. It's to bind everything together. It kind of gets it together. And let's find some lemon juice. 2 tablespoons of it. We have real lemon. As the thing says here. All I need to do is be able to open it. Grow some muscles. Where'd our opening thing go? Can't find the opening thing. There we go. Got it moving. Must have been a while. Okay, we want again 2 tablespoons of this. There we go, 2 tablespoons. Well, we don't have any lemon pepper, but let's try this here. Lemon dilly. Yeah, lemon and dill. And there might be half a teaspoon in there. So what's half a teaspoon? 1 teaspoon? Half a teaspoon is half of a teaspoon. Right, people? 1/4 teaspoon. Do we have? Oh, we do have a half teaspoon measure. Yep. That's how much is in there. See how I measured that? Yeah. And I think just for giggles and just for the extra splash, we need another ingredient. How about some of this? They call it wine. And beans is how there's, for vinegar product, there's already 2 tablespoons in there. Don't forget, people, wine is a vinegar. Wine starts a vinegar. We'll just add 1 more tablespoon. No, we need some more flavor than that. We'll put 2 tablespoons in. There we go, 2 tablespoons of more vinegar or wine. Oh yeah, you ought to smell this. Smell-o-vision again, folks. Smell-o-vision. Somebody please get on that. That smells good. Put this back. There. Now we have our steak. So, because we're marinating this, let us stir this concoction, our marinade, and get it all stirred up. I'm just trying to do this so as I'm not messing up a whole bunch more utensils. The thing about doing all this is somebody has to wash up afterwards, right? And then we just pour it on our steak. Minimum amount of time is half an hour, and you can go as long as you want. They say overnight even, but you know, if you plan ahead, you might be able to do that. But there we go. A sealed container, so that nice size for that. We have a lid for that container. We will let that set until probably about 4:30, and then I'll toss it on the grill. Thanks for coming along. Talk to you later. Bye. We have the barbecue set at the right temperature, the temperature I'm looking for. This one I'm looking for about 300 degrees because I want to go a little bit slower. Normally I take it up to about 350, yeah. So this one I want to go a little bit slower, so 300. here's our wonderfully smelling steak in the marinade sauce. It's been there since 11 o'clock this morning, 10:30, something like that. So we turned it once in the middle. Take it out, let it drip a little bit. Okay, good enough. I sprayed some of that PAM or whatever you want to call it on there, and the oil spray, and it's all set now, and that's the way it's going to be for, I don't know, I'm going to give it 20 minutes and take a look and before I flip it. I might in the meantime turn it a quarter of a turn for aesthetics, the grill mark, but other than that it's going to stay like that. This one's probably going to take close to a half an hour, 45 minutes to cook. Guess. There. That was couple minutes to y'all. Yeah, a little bit longer to us. I don't know. I never really kept track, honestly. But yeah, I slow grilled it, and we're about to see what transpired. Come, Lord Jesus, Spirit, we pray you watch over all of our family and friends. Amen.
Amen.
So, would you like to take your piece first?
Well, I sure would.
Not too much now.
Looks good. Just in the pick.
Yep. Not too overdone. When it's brown inside, too overdone. So, expert taster.
Expert taster.
Let me know.
I'm not
please.
much of a beef eater, so.
Honest now. Honest.
I like that marinade. Yeah, that's good.
Good. You heard it from the pro.
I made the sides. For the sides, we have small potatoes, rolled in oil with some garlic and dill, salt and pepper, and air fried. For the salad,
That's good beef. I like that.
he's into his beef. For the salad, we have fresh picked young peas. Yeah, from our garden.
She stole from our garden already.
We have, well, I just went for a few beet leaves, but the whole beet came out, so I just put it all in there. It's a young beet. And lettuce.
From our garden.
From our garden. We have also some onions from our garden. And there's some pepper that's from the store.
Yeah, unfortunately the rest I'm thinking is from the store.
No, well, yeah, because the radishes are, but they are grown locally, the radishes were, so.
Yeah.
That is what our sides are. And it just has a, oh, there's a little bit of cheese in there too, some mozza and cheddar cheese.
Okay.
And,
Tomato.
no tomato. That's pepper.
Oh, yes, okay. Red pepper. Sorry.
Yeah, that's pepper. And some Italian seasoning.
Okay.
Over the top.
Sounds good.
Anyway.
It's got to be good. It's got mostly our own major ingredients in it, like lettuce, beet leaves, onions, and peas.
Peas. Yep.
Awesome.
Well, they're nice when you use the shell and you just cut them up.
Yeah, they're like what you'd call them, snow peas, right?
Yeah. These aren't a snow pea. The shell will get too tough after a while, but
yeah,
right now they're good. Anyway.
Thank you. Just to show you, yeah, us manly men, we can cook, and we should. That way, if there's any complaints, you do have a right to complain.
That depends.
Yes, it does.
That depends. Anyway, thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome aboard.
And
Remember?
keep it real, huh?
Remember?
Oh, yeah, sorry, just about forgot.
Yeah.
Do all the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Ring the bell, or tick the bell, or whatever.
Well, if you subscribe and want to see more of our
want
living
notification.
life, and want notification of us just living life,
Yeah.
well, you hit that bell too.
Yep. Now,
Now what?
you can stay real.
Oh, now we can stay real. Oh, after we do all the real stuff, we got to stay real.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. Okay,
Bye.
keep it real. See y'all.
Bye.